Hello and welcome to the Hermit's Table. My name is Jessica. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the cards and see what sign I'm called to read for today. Let's figure out what sign I am called to read for today. Aries. I'm hearing Aries, so it's Aries. Hi, Aries. Welcome. Welcome in. I like to do what is called a past, present, and future spread. So that is 3 cards for your past, 3 cards for your present, and 3 cards for your future. So there is the past, there's the present, and there's the future. I will pull the cards. I will then read them for you and get clarifying cards as we continue on the journey. I do not take reversals unless I am told by my guides to take reversals. All right, let's go ahead and start pulling some of these cards real quick, and I will go through each individual one, and I will tell you what they each mean and how they are presented to you in the places they are at. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more, please. Thank you. The Magician in the very center of your reading. That's strong energy, Aries. That's some really strong energy. Okay. Another one for Aries, please. Another one for Aries. For Aries, please. For Aries. For Aries, please. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like to touch the cards. I like to feel the energy on them. Okay, let's go ahead and get another. Okay. Okay. My stomach just went a little queasy right there for that one. Let's go ahead and get one more, please. Thank you. Oh, they gave me more at the end than I normally get. So apparently there's a story to be told here. We're about to tell it. Okay. All right. So in your past position, first card in the past, we have the Page of Wands coming in. Um, Someone's either talking to you about something, bringing a message about something, or relaying something to you in the past. You were given some kind of piece of information, um, either about a relationship or a career. You were given some kind of information about something, which changed the course of what you were doing. It brought in the wheel. So it brought in the Wheel of Fortune. Either the information you received caused you to shift and change careers, caused you to leave a relationship, caused you to, it just caused a spinning of the wheel. Something changed because of information you were given in the past. Okay. Then in the next position, we have the Star. So whatever that Wheel of Fortune moment is for you, good or bad, because the wheel can represent either or. It caused healing, some healing, some time for you to sit back with yourself, maybe do some self-love, maybe do some self-care, Aries. Something caused you to have to step back and really focus on your health. Maybe it was a health issue. Maybe you received some news about your health. Maybe you received some news about an unfaithful partner. Maybe you received some news about a job. Something came in that changed the course of what you were doing, and you had to focus on yourself for a minute. Then moving further into our future, we have the Two of Swords. Something left you not sure where to go or what to do. This is like being in your bedroom and sitting on your bed and like trying to figure out what's your next move. What do you do? Where do you go? How do you fix this? How do you repair this? How do you change? How do you move forward? How do you go about your life now that you know something different? Okay. And the next energy that leads into the very center of your reading is the Magician. So whether you Aries know it or not in this current moment, you have every single thing you need to do what you need to do in whatever situation this is that changed. So you have the strength, the smarts, the abilities, and whether you realize it or not, the material you need to create whatever it is you're trying to manifest. You just have to pull all of that into reality. And it looks like you are in the process of doing that, discovering that, or getting the pieces together so you can create or manifest whatever it is you are. I hear the word so desperately trying to do. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing so desperately trying to do. That's what I'm getting, okay? Then we have the devil card right here. Um, I'm trying to see what I'm getting. Like I'm trying to feel what they want me to give you with the devil card, because a devil card could mean a Capricorn, just simply a Capricorn. This is representing a Capricorn in your life, or this is relating to a bad habit or a bad situation, or someone's trying to throw you off your path, a wolf in sheep's clothing, if you will. I'm trying to wait to see which one they're giving me here for this. I'm hearing it's someone who's trying to pull you off your path. So there's somebody who you know is not necessarily the best for you. Job, boyfriend, cousin, sister, aunt, uncle, grandfather. It's somebody that you know is not necessarily the best for you, is what I'm hearing with the devil card. Because sometimes it's addiction, and I gotta address that Aries, but that's not what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is there's something or someone who is not the best for you. They keep saying something or someone. You take that, you resonate that, you put that into your life where it goes. Then we have communication about some kind of heartbreak, some kind of upsetness, some kind of like trauma. There's some kind of like heartbreaking news or heartbreaking stuff, or they're highlighting the three swords now. So for somebody, it could possibly be that there was some kind of I don't want to say cheating, but I want to say some kind of infidelity. It could have been emotional infidelity, it could have been physical infidelity, it could be backstabbing. Something happened that literally broke someone's heart. There's going to be communication in the future about something that broke someone's heart. Like, and I'm feeling it bad. Like it's almost like I feel like my body being like sucked in. It's really uncomfortable. It makes me nauseous. I don't like it. Um, then we move on in the next part of the future with the Eight of Pentacles. This talks about work. This talks about the seven, not the seven, the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about, does it always have to be this hard? Work, life, the combination of it all is always, does everybody have to go through this draining, monotonous process, or is it just me? Why do I feel like that? Why do I feel like everything has to be so hard? But amongst all this, friend Aries, you are looking, you are smelling, you are feeling, you are good. Amongst all of this, you still are beautiful. You still are someone to be admired. You are still someone who is worthy, and you bring all this love and this light into a world that sometimes is so dark. Even though you go through all of this, people look at you and they see that light, and they just they feel that beauty resonate off of you. Whether you're a male or a female, you're a beacon, and you need to realize you're a beacon. You need to keep shining your light, because you're doing it even through all this, even through whatever it is you're going through. You're still smiling, you're still helping people, you're still being extraordinary. Like, in that's hard to do. You know what I mean? That's hard to do. Even when life is chaotic and crazy, for you to still go out and be good to people, for you to still go out and be nice, even though you have all this stuff going on against you, that's hard to do for some people. Let's go ahead and talk about the Page of Wands. Let's go ahead and talk about the Page of Wands. What's the Page of Wands? What news is it bringing in for the wheel? What news is it bringing in for the wheel? How does the Page of Wands affect the wheel, please? What do we got here? Okay. The well. Okay, that makes sense. So some of you may have been told that there's some kind of knowledge that you're needing to seek, or you already have some kind of knowledge, or you're in the process of wrapping up some kind of degree or some kind of educational tool, or you're going to a secondary school. There's something that you were just told about knowledge. Okay, either you're seeking it, you're looking for it, you yourself are like, you know what, I think I need to go back to I need to go back to college, or I need to go ahead and get my my bachelor's now. You know what I mean? Like there's something happening. Somebody communicated something to you, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and up the game on them. They think I can't. Watch this. So either that, or you're getting more educated in a field that you're already in because you wanna turn your wheel. You're not about just staying stagnant in a career or relationship. You are constantly trying to, I'm hearing, further the reach or further the scope or further your knowledge. You are a constant, like you're always looking towards what's coming next and how you can be prepared for it, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you like to, why am I hearing play chess? You like to strategize, is what I'm hearing. You like to, you know the wheel is going to turn for you, but you're going to make sure all your pieces are lined up so when that wheel turns, there's nothing in the way of the wheel turning. You went, you went and got that degree. You went and did that. You went and cleaned this. You went and prepped for that. You knew it was coming. I'm not getting like a very, very, very Boy Scouty kind of like energy. Like I will be prepared. Like I am prepared. Don't worry. Let that situation come up. I'll be ready for it. Like that's the kind of energy I'm getting for it, for the wheel. Like you wanted that wheel. You were looking for that wheel. You needed that wheel. Let's go ahead and talk about the wheel. Okay, so the artist and the Five of Pentacles popped out for the wheel. So some of you could be in the process of really focusing on your art, like really starting to hone in on your ability. Like if you are an artist of any kind, you could be taking classes you could be getting vocally coached because you want to sing, or you could be taking master classes because you're a painter and you want to be able to, you know what I mean, push your skill level forward. Like this isn't just something you're playing with. This is something you're serious about, but it's going to take you time. And it's not just, it doesn't have to just be singing or just be painting. There's some kind of gift you were given and you really want to hone in on that, and you're getting yourself ready for it, or you're really focusing yourself on, you know, doing that. It's not necessarily your whole priority. I mean, it could be for some of you if you're lucky enough to have that kind of life, but for some of you it's something you do that you know you want to do full time. But right now the Five of Pentacles has you having to do both, has you having to work and try to create this abundance, the secondary thing, this gift that you have second. Okay, so there's information, you're getting educated, or you're changing your position, or you're learning more about your skill or your gift or your career, and you're really focusing on making sure that when that wheel turns or when that opportunity is given to you, you are prepared for it. It's like you are ready to go when they blow that whistle, you know? And you're working on it and you're healing yourself, because some of you have gone out there and put your stuff out there before and it wasn't received well, okay? Or it wasn't received the way you wanted it to be. Queen of Swords. Um, Harsh truths. And maybe some of you took those harsh truths as don't do it again, or, you know, it's not good enough, or you will never be. Or maybe, and I'm hearing this for a healthy dose for somebody in Aries. Please don't shoot the messenger. I want to say I just work here, but I just read here. And it wasn't to the things that they were saying, some of it wasn't negative. It was just positive criticism. It was like it was a way to help you understand that there was some good stuff that you were bringing to the table, but that it needed to be refined. There was some stuff that needed to be refined. Okay, if it was your art, there were some things that needed to be focused on, or some skills that needed to be learned. If it was singing, your voice is good, but it's not great, you need the vocal coach. Or if it's, you know what I mean? Like there's things that need to be done to completely and totally take something from being a hobby and make it professionally in it, you know? Let's go ahead and talk about the Two of Swords. You're kind of stuck in the middle right now, not knowing where to go, where to move, what to do, but it looks like you're manifesting, like you're really starting to pull everything together. You're like, okay, I have this and I have this and I have this and I have this, and I just gotta get them all in the same room. You know what I mean? I just gotta get it all together so that way I can start doing what I need to do. Okay? Let's go ahead and see what that's about. It's about victory. That's about victory. You want to do this so badly. You can literally taste it. You want to be successful in whatever this is, and you're finding a way. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're finding a way to pull forth your gift to the forefront. You're doing it. You're doing it. There's naysayers. There's people who are going to try to get in your way. It's their job. When you are on the right path, or when you are doing the right thing, or when you are going the right way, their job is to throw you off path, or to throw you off course, or to misdirect you. Look over here while we're doing this over here. Don't do this, because like, it's their job to get you off course. Your job is to stay honed in and focused on what you're doing. Do not give up. Do not quit. Continue to push forward, Aries. Victory is on the way. You can see it. You can touch it. You can taste it. You are manifesting it. You are pulling it into reality. If it's a promotion, if it's a relationship, if it is a healthier life, if it is a healthier you, if it is, you are literally, I get this energy like you are pulling the energy from the ground into your body and harnessing it for the betterment of you, which is an amazing thing to do. I keep seeing this person like energy cycle, like it's coming out from the ground, going into their body, going back into the ground. Like it's repeating, because there's some kind of strength, there's some kind of energy that you're tapping into to bring forth this dream, this goal, this thing you're doing. It's really powerful. It's really beautiful, Aries. It's for you. It's for you. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're preparing yourself for. Congratulations. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the devil. Who is this person or this thing that is trying to throw? No, they said don't do that. Pull for the magician. My bad. Hold up. For the magician, please. For the magician. For the magician, please. For the magician. Thank you. The tower moment. Okay, so listen. I was just talking to you about how when we are on the right path and we are doing the right things, things come in to distract us, to throw us off, to mess up what we're doing. Okay? You've saved the money, you've took the courses, you've done this. Now all of a sudden the job you just went to go get fell through. You got booked for a gig, it got rained out. Something is going to come along that is going to cause a moment for you to have to go back to the beginning, or to scratch, or to start over, or try again. Your job is to not let that energy that wishes for you not to succeed, to not succeed. Your job is to push through that. Your job is to rebook the gig. Your job is to be like, okay, cool, this happened. Let's keep moving forward. You know how many times people are told no before they are told yes? How many times people are told no before they're told yes? And for me, it's like the amount of no's. Just keep giving me no's. Just keep telling me you don't like it. Just keep telling me it's not okay. Just keep telling me that it's not good enough, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not going to be. Like, just please keep doing that. Because for me, I take that, I swallow that, and I keep going. Because eventually someone's going to say yes. And when they do, I'll be there for that moment. I'll be there for that moment. So that's where you're at right now. You keep hitting these doors, or these things keep slamming in your face. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep pushing through. That takes persistence. A lot of you don't know, or you don't know something you don't know. It's just like everybody has different music tastes. You know what I mean? And like for me, it's country, and I listen to a lot of different types of music. I don't want you to think that's just the one, but like, for example, Jason Aldean went to several different record labels and they turned him down, and now he's Jason Aldean. You know what I mean? Michael Jordan just wake up one day and be Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? He practiced relentlessly. You know what I mean? And it's not like, you just wake up and it's there, or you know what I mean? These people were told no time and time and time and time again, but they themselves took those no's and said, I'm going to make it a yes one day. And that's what they did. They made it a yes one day. They finally got through all the naysayers and all the hate, and they cut through and they opened that door for themselves, and they made it through to the other side. Let's go ahead and talk about the devil. They just held true to whatever their vision is. So whatever your vision is, hold true to that. Hold true to that. The Seven of Swords. You're going to feel like someone's trying to steal something from you, or take something from you, or minimize what you're doing, or not give you enough credit. Just remember, they are here to build you, as much as it hurts, as much as it sucks. And these people do these things. They're haters for a reason. Haters make us greater. That's my theory on it. Haters make us greater. Let's go ahead and get the Eight of Wands. What's the communication about the heartbreak? What's the communication about the heartbreak? All right, so there's a communication about the Ace of Pentacles. So that's communication about money from a Queen of Wands. So there may be communication about money coming through after something was heartbreaking, or after you went through getting everything together and working all this and finally getting the wheel to turn in your favor, and then something happened and it got crushed or closed or canceled or rained out or whatever it was for you in your specific situation, whatever imploded while you were manifesting so strongly to pull it all together. There's going to be communication about money from a Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands could literally just be a fire sign. Okay, it doesn't have to be a queen. It could be a king. There's going to be some kind of communication about some kind of money coming in. It could be from, they're telling me an aunt, a relative, some kind of communication that, something happened and there's going to be some kind of money being given to you. Ooh, gross. Inheritance. Somebody's going to get an inheritance. Someone's going to pass and you're going to receive a small sum of money or a large sum of money. It just doesn't, something's coming financially wise, a bonus at work, a good investment's going to pay off, some kind of money is coming in. Okay. But there's some kind of heartbreak attached to the money or some kind of heartbreak around the situation here. But there's some kind of heartbreak because something you worked so hard at didn't all the way go through. But everything looks like it's going to, the track is going to reset and you're going to start again down that path. You know what I mean? So don't give up. Don't quit, Aries. I know how life can be. I know how life can be. Don't quit. Let's go ahead and talk about this work and Five of Swords situation. All right. Persistence. Here he is. He's not going to let anybody come through this time. He's going to hold his ground to the very end. Okay? So whatever you went through, whatever was derailed or taken off course or messed up, you're not going to let it happen again. You are solely focused on fixing it, making it better, and getting to the intended outcome it was supposed to happen. So hang in strong. You're not quite at the 10, you're at the 9. So just keep holding in strong. It might be at work. It might be that work is really, really, they got this intense pressure on you. Too much work, too much responsibility, too much. Like you feel like you're drowning in it. But there's something that's telling me to tell you to hold on. Okay, whatever you're going through, grab the reins, pull the horses, don't let them fall off the cliff. Just pull them back because it's coming, it's on its way, it's working through. Just try to continue to just, keep it on path, keep it on track, even though you've been derailed. Okay, because that's all part of the plan. This is God, universe, and source. That's all part of the plan. It is part of the plan for you to go through this because what you were trying to build wasn't ready. It was almost baked. It wasn't completely baked, and you pulled it out the oven early because you got excited about it. You ever done that with cookies? Where you were waiting for cookies and you wanted cookies and you were hungry for cookies, so you pulled the cookies out early, but the cookies weren't ready yet, and then you just sit. You know what I mean? It's the same concept. You pulled something out the oven too soon, and it wasn't ready. Okay. So, but you still out here smiling, shining, looking the best, being the best. Like you're still good. You're out here good person in it all over the place, Aries. People see you. You're like a beacon of light, a beacon of hope. You're loving, you're kind. It's amazing. I know that life has a way of throwing us off and being derailed and feeling like, it's one catastrophe after the next, but you got it. You got it. It's coming. Just this time the cookies weren't baked all the way. They'll be baked next time around. Okay, you'll learn from that and you'll move forward and it'll be better the next time around. See, I like to write, and I was writing a scene and I lost it, and I got really upset. Like I lost the scene I was writing. I was really upset about it, right? And then I go back and I write the scene again because I had lost the initial scene. And the second time I wrote the scene, it was so much better than the first time I wrote the scene. It's because the process of developing the idea was in the pupa state. Like it wasn't ready to be developed. I had put it in, I had put water on it, I had put, dirt on it, but it didn't get the sunshine it needed. And when I wrote it the second time, it was so much better. And like, I think that's what they're trying, because they're bringing me to me emotionally and mentally and physically back to that moment where I was doing that writing. That's what they're bringing me back to. You are good enough. So if you are wondering or doubting if you are good enough for this, if you can make this happen, if this is for you, the answer is yes, it is. You are good enough. You are wise enough. You are smart enough. You are strong enough. You can do it. Be bold and make the first move. So remember, when we chase our dreams or we go after the things we want, or we see something we feel we need to, if you are being called to it, there's a reason it's calling you. If it's resonating inside of you and vibrating your body and your being, and you keep hearing it over and over and over and over and over again, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. If you keep hearing that, it's because there's a reason for it. Okay? Don't give up. Don't give up. Let's go ahead and get another. Go ahead and get another. One more, please, for them. One more. Can I get one more for them, please? Is there one more they can hear for Aries, please? One more for Aries. One more for Aries. One more for Aries. They said no. They said no. So you are good enough, and you get be bold and make the first move. Those are the messages that are for you right there, okay? Let's go ahead and get some animal spirits. Let's go ahead and get some animal spirits for you. Okay. Some animal spirits for Aries right now. Who's guiding them, looking out for them, watching for them? What can Aries benefit from? Okay. No. 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 Okay. They said it's too many. The bat was for you. They said it's too many. Hold on. Hold on. Can I please get what I need for Aries? Can I please get what I need for Aries? Right there. That's it. That's what they wanted out of that whole mess that they gave me, because this was in the initial thing that had dropped on there. Okay, so you got the bat and you got the sea serpent. Okay, so let's go ahead and read what those messages are for you in the Animal Spirit Guidebook. All right, now this doesn't have a appendix, so it's really just me kind of fumbling through the book to find it, but I got it. Just give me a moment. The bat. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of subtle senses of underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the end of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few short hours, the new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. Okay? So the past happened, the past is a thing. All of us, every sign across the board, we all have a tendency of holding on to the things that have happened in our past, and we all have a hard time getting through or letting go of certain things that have happened, and it really does change and shift and alter who we are in the present. And this card's really talking about you facing the past, like just going, like, you can't just, I'm not just saying just go get over it, because it's not like you just go get over it. You know what I mean? Everybody has something freaking crazy in their lives. Nobody gets out of this life without the trauma and turmoil of life. You know what I mean? Everybody's got a different story of what happened to them. But this card's asking you to face that, as hard as that may be, and let it go to the best of your abilities, because there's a new day dawning for you, and you can't bring that stuff with you on the new journey that you're about to take. You can't bring all that baggage with you to the next to the next part of the story, because it's not going to fit where you're going. It's not going to work with what you're doing. It's only going to hold you back, hurt you. It's not going to help you move forward. If you understand what I'm saying, if you need to be free of that luggage and that carry-on to move on to the next chapter. You're not going to make it if you're lugging a backpack and 27 to 30 traumas with you of suitcases trying to move forward onto a new life. You have to let some of those traumas go, whether it's therapy, whether it's talking to a friend, whether it's journaling, whether it's getting on medication, whether it's everybody has a different way of dealing with their dark pasts and the things that they went through. This is asking you to do the same thing. Whatever it is for you, take it and put it where it resonates, wherever it is for you. It needs to be addressed and dealt with because it's not going to fit on your train to success. It's not going to fit where you're going. You need to be light and free when you move on to the next thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about the sea serpent. That was important for you, Aries. I know it was because they were like, let them know. And I'm like, I got it. I'm working on it. I don't want to be insensitive to people. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what people go through. You know what I mean? You see people and you just see people. You don't see like the pain and the tragedy they went through, you know? Let's go ahead and see if we can get the sea serpent. Not trying to be insensitive. All right, the sea serpent. Here is the sea serpent. All right, the sea serpent represents the energy of expression. Whether it's emotional, creativity, or sensuality, or desire, the sea serpent helps move us and direct our energy into a healthy current. So see, that's why the past energy was brought out, because you're being asked to move your energy into a healthy current. Okay. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively, and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in a muddy water. Okay, so when we're bringing that old stuff into the new stuff needs to be cleared of that dirt and debris, of that past trauma, of that stuff that's been hurting us, because we're going to go into something different, and if we bring that with us, we're going to muddy our waters. Okay. And we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotion and creativities are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It is important to remember, no matter what the waters of emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us and gestures of protection. She supports us and we learn to express our true natures. Okay, guys? All right, so my question is, who would you be without it? Who would you have been without it? If you didn't go through whatever traumatic experience it was, if you didn't go through the car accident, if you didn't go through who would you be without those things? Would you still be you? Is the question I'm posing to you. I hope you take your time to deal with your trauma responsibly, and I hope that you go get whatever kind of help or counseling or talk to a friend or journal or meditate or whatever healthy way you have to work through that, because it's asking you to address it and to let it go to the best of your ability. That's what it's asking you to do, because it has a whole brand new flow. It's the current and the wheel of life is trying to bring in for you. It's got a whole brand new journey and wants you to go on, but it needs you to leave that behind so you can move on to the next part of it. Okay, that is what I have for you, Aries. I hope you enjoy the reading. Until next time.